Hokum is about an American writer, O. Bauman, who travels to Ireland to a hotel where his parents honeymoon and scatters their ashes, only to find that the hotel is steeped in Irish folklore and has a mystical and haunted past. The film does just enough to keep you engaged. The problem is it struggles to figure out what type of film it wants to be. It has some unsettling and unnerving sound effects and jump scares that will leap you out of your seat. There are also some eerie, just out of shot camera work done by the director to creep you out just enough. Severance's Adam Scott does a great job as the arrogant a-hole American writer with a troubled past. But I couldn't help but feel that for the half the film I was watching a well-crafted, expensive escape room. So the film starts off with O. Bauman, Adam Scott's character, who is writing his latest novel in his dining room, and he's alone. It's dark. He's drinking heavily, and he starts seeing things in the corner of his eye. A shadowy figure starts approaching him closer and closer, and he starts questioning his mind. And then suddenly he notices his parents' ashes, which he's been holding on to for quite some time, and struggle to find what to do with them. He looks in the box that his parents left him, where there's a gun and a photo of his mother standing by a tree in Ireland, and that gives him the idea what to do with his parents' ashes. So he travels to Ireland to the hotel where his parents honeymooned and disposes of the ashes where the picture was taken, where his mother was standing. It's when he arrives at the hotel that he discovers that it is steeped in Irish folklore. It has a mystical and haunted past, and the hotel staff are very protective of the hotel and are very weird and creepy and unsettling, and are very untrusting of Owen Bauman's arrival at the hotel and wondering what he's doing there. And soon it becomes a bit of a missing persons mystery as Fiona, the barmaid, disappears. And so Owen Bauman has to uncover the mystery of her disappearance. This film does just enough to grab your attention and keep you engaged throughout the entire 1 hour and 47-minute runtime. Adam Scott's performance as the American writer with a troubled past was really good. He is very arrogant and very much an asshole in this performance, which is a far cry from his role in Severance. The film has just enough unsettling sound effects and just out of shot creepiness to keep you scared and generally frightened at times. Although where it fails, it struggles to find out what type of film it wants to be. At one side, it becomes a tragedy, then it becomes a psychological thriller, and at the end, it becomes a bit of a missing persons mystery and just goes off the rails. And I couldn't help but find myself watching a well crafted, expensive escape room, and all you're doing is just watching Adam Scott trying to find his way out of this honeymoon suite, which half the staff seem to be scared of because of its haunted past. While it's very slow halfway through the film, there is a clever plot device, however, of how you find out about Owen Bauman's tragic past through a old style TV and showing of an old children's program, and it's talking about his past, and it is quite creepy and very unsettling at times as the screen is very grainy and low quality resolution as well, so you can't quite see what's on the image, and you see like this man wearing a very scary mask. And there are many things like that where there are some just out of shot camera work that's going on with a shadowy figure in the corner of the shot. It does give you that element of haunted house feeling, and it is generally scary at times. There are some interesting and fun characters in this film, For example, Fiona the barmaid, who seems to be the only one who could sort of get through to Owen Bauman and becomes almost like a bit of a confidant to him, and she sort of helps him out and sort of talks about his troubles and is there for him. Whereas the other people around him seem to be very much of an annoyance, especially the bellhop. And another sort of quirky character that you meet first off is a character called Jerry, who is the local nuisance in the area and is a bit of a homeless man and makes his own moonshine and has like a special mixture of milk mixed with psilocybin and magic mushrooms, and sort of becomes a hero in of itself. And he was a very interesting and again has a tragic backstory himself. So there are very different characters in this which keep you engaged, but on the whole the story falls flat halfway through. And definitely go check this film out in the cinema. There's not much out at the minute, so it's worth a watch, and definitely go and see it. If you're a fan of Severance, you'll like this, I think. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you in the next video.